Welcome back. Now we answer questions from you, our viewers. If you have a question, visit our website, QuranSpeaks.com. Dr. Shabir, the question is, I've been through a tough time lately, and I keep hoping for something extraordinary to happen, something I can only call a miracle. Does Islam teach that miracles are real?
Yes. God tells us in the Quran, فَعَالٌ لِمَا يُرِيدُ. He is the one who does whatever he intends. And in response to our prayer, God can do what we call miracles. At the same time, God does things through what's just called His sunnah, His way of doing things. Sunnatullah. It is the way of God. And the way of God, as far as we can tell, includes all natural laws. So He does things through cause and effect. So we should not in our prayers expect that God is going to cancel the whole system of cause and effect in order to bring about what we are requesting. So some things are, such that we should not be asking for what we might call the impossible, right?
Like He's not going to move mountains. But He
yes.
could.
I mean, yes. I mean, in the Gospels, it is mentioned that, if you pray to God and if you say to this mountain, move from your place, it will move. But this is thought to be...
we did hear about miracles of God being of that nature, right?
Yes. But this is thought to be a example of hyperbole in the New Testament. And in the Quranic narrative, there are stories that are mentioned of such great miracles that were performed in the past. In our present times, we see that things happen all according to natural laws, and we should expect that these natural laws are going to continue and not expect that God is going to break all of these natural laws for us. But within the functioning of the natural laws, God can do so much. God can influence people to do things for you or against you. And, God can, you have a medical issue, God can influence the doctors to find the right solution and prescribe the right medication. God can influence the drug to work in subtle ways so that it contributes towards your health and well-being. God can cause, things to go, like diseases and so on, to go into recession in ways that are not observable by people looking into it. And at the same time, God is, doing what God wants to do. Now, I give a simple example of something that people might refer to as a miracle, but in fact, this is real and what we observe. I know a person who, during the COVID times when people were dying of the disease in large numbers, he was hospitalized for the whole month of Ramadan in a previous year. And we kept praying for this person, and in our Zoom meetings, because we couldn't even meet with the family. We prayed, and then on the day of Eid, this person started showing signs of life. Now, during the month of Ramadan, the doctors had given up on this patient, and was encouraging, even urging the family to remove the life support on this individual so that the person could die in peace. But we thought about it and discussed with the family over a distance about what to do, and it seemed that the best course of action was to keep praying and keep the life support system on. And so, miraculously, by the grace of God, on the day of Eid, this person started showing signs of life. And now he is up and running. He's back to work, functioning as normal. And, that story is just something that's etched in our memories as one of the ways in which God has done a miracle.
And does these miracles for so many families and in so many situations.
Exactly. So we should never give up hope. We shouldn't expect God to, take one mountain out from its place and throw it in another place. But there are so many subtle ways in which God can, while continuing the system of natural cause and effect, still bring about miraculous outcomes for us.
All right. Thank you for that, Dr. Shabir.
You're welcome.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Muslim Media Hub, the new home of Let the Quran Speak.
Here we spread positivity and good. We help people experience the beauty of Islam and help them appreciate and understand Muslims.
This beautiful building we purchased at cost $2.3 million.
Yeah, we've already raised a third of that money, and with your help, inshallah, we can pay off the rest.
So we're looking for people who can give $1,000 each. If you can be part of the select group, that's amazing.
Otherwise, just please give whatever wherever you can. Every dollar counts.
It's our collective responsibility to share the message of Islam with our fellow human beings. Please help us continue this good work.
It's a sadaqah jariyah, something that will continue to be a benefit to the Muslim community long after Safiyyah and I are gone.
Please support our work at muslimmediahub.com.
Your support is zakat eligible and tax deductible.
May Allah bless you and your loved ones today and always. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.